guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Kim. I hope that you decide to stick around, and welcome. So today's video, I'm just gonna be taking down my hair, and I figured we could have like a little chit chat while I do that. And I just wanted to go ahead and show you the products that I use. So I use the Gabrielle Union Flawless shampoo, the soothing shampoo and the soothing conditioner to wash my hair. And then, by the way, I washed my hair I think Sunday night or Saturday night. I don't really remember. Anyways, and then I used these new styling products that I haven't used before. I found it on Amazon. It's called True Curl. So I had the coconut styler, I had the light hold gel, and when it says light hold gel, it's light. And then I also had the moisture lock spray, and I'm gonna be using this to help take down my hair. I also have this to help take down my hair. It is some herbal oil. But yeah, I'm gonna be using this. And also I got some, my mirror is right here, and this just hit that. Okay, let's be more careful, Cam. And then I have some Eco Styler gel just to, like, you know, lay. Right now, this is what my hair looks like. It's very fuzzy, so I don't know. I'm not sure how this twist out's gonna turn out, but we'll see. I banded my hair to, like, help it stretch. Did it stretch? We don't know. I mean, I guess, but it still curls up like that, so that's not very good. Anyways, we're just gonna take one side down at a time and then get to going. I just choked on my spit. God. Jesus, is not my time. All right, so I'm thinking about making this a two-part video. One with me taking down my hair and discussing singleness and being single around Valentine's Day. And then the second part is going to be a little bit more spicy, and we're gonna be talking about sex. Yep, I said it. We're gonna be talking about sex. So yeah, we're gonna talk about it, and we're not gonna be shy about it because it's stuff that happens. So with Valentine's Day coming up, I know a lot of people can get really bitter, sad. Some people are happy because they're in relationships, and some people get sad and mad or bitter because they just broke up with somebody, or they thought they would have somebody for this Valentine's Day but they still don't. And trust me, I totally get that. I have been single pretty much my entire life. I really don't count my relationship with my son's dad because, one, it was never supposed to happen, and two, it just wasn't like a real relationship. It was more like it was very on and off. I don't count it as a real relationship. So I'm saying I have never been in a real relationship before. And I totally get being single on Valentine's Day. Like, it feels sad, and it feels just like, God, why me? Why am I still single? And like, everybody's booed up. You know that thing where you just like, them but not me, like, make it make sense, honey, okay? And it doesn't. So you're just like, okay, so maybe I'm a defect. And I just wanted to say, no, you're not a defect. God's timing is perfect timing, and I hate saying that. I hate saying that because it's so like, oh, cliche, but it's the truth. You know, in the right timing, God will bring whoever it is you're supposed to be with. And let me just say, from personal experience, you would rather be with who God appoints you to be with than settling for something less than what he's trying to give you. And that's literally from personal experience, like out of the book of Kim, from me to you. Yeah, that's for you. Singleness is a gift, is what the Bible says, and Paul even talks about it in 1 Corinthians, and he's basically just talking about how, you know, if you're married, you have to split your attention between God and your earthly duties. Like, if you're a wife, you have to like take care of your husband and your kids and everything. And so your time is not all the way devoted to God because you have to split your focus. But when you're single, your focus can be on God. And oh my God, I'm trying to see, like, I think I low-key hate this, and I think I don't like those products. Like, this right here is so poofy. I'm gonna have to slick that down. I don't know, so far it's a no for me. Like, it's a no. I'm not really feeling this. Oh, okay, it's looking like a fail. This is looking like a twist out fail. Guys, usually my twist outs come out pretty good, and it would be the one time that I'm filming that it like comes out bad. So sad. And I did get it kind of wet in the shower, just the ends, so that might be why some of the ends look a little weird. But I mean, okay, let's take down this side and see if it gets better. Something I was discussing with my best friend was, even though we have this desire to be married and to have our family and to do that, you know, would I be okay? And I asked her this, and I asked myself this before I asked her, are you okay? Will you be okay if you do not get married? Like, if I never get married, if I never, you know, have a partner to help me out in raising my son, or to hold me at night, to, you know, fellowship with, and to have all these wonderful things with, to share my life with, like, will I be okay? Am I still gonna serve God the same way that I'm serving him now? Or trying to. I'm a work in progress, guys. Like, will I be okay? And, you know, I've really, over the last few weeks, honestly, I have just been like trying to answer that question for myself. Like, am I gonna be okay? Like, God, I know. And it's like, I know God placed this desire in my heart. The way I feel about it, it cannot be anyone else except for God, especially all the heartache and the pain that I've been through. I feel like all the stuff that I've been through, I'm like, I'm done with love. I'm done with people. I'm done. But there is something in me. There's a desire to be in a relationship with a person that God has for me. And it's like, God, okay, you put this in me. You told me that I was gonna get married. And so it's like, if you don't do it, am I gonna be okay? And I feel like for a while, a lot of my life, I was like turning marriage into an idol. It was the main goal. It was the only thing that I needed to like worry about, you know? But I'm adding a little bit more oil to my hands. But just recently I've realized, like, if you make something an idol and it becomes bigger than God, like, God's not gonna, he's like, okay, well, that's your God. Let's see how that works out for you. How's that relationship that I didn't tell you get into? How's that going? How's that going for you? How you feeling, girl? When we're focused on Jesus and we're doing what he's asked us to do, and we're walking in the calling and the purpose that he has for us, then he could align you with the person that he has for you. And I'm not saying he's going to give you a spouse. Like, I don't know if he's going to give me one. I pray and I believe that he will. And I feel like he made that promise to me. And so I can stand on his promises because his promises are true and they come true. But even if it doesn't, I'm making the decision within myself to still serve God and to still use my time as a single person to build up the kingdom of God. And not only build up the kingdom of God, but to have an authentic relationship with him and to do stuff for myself. You know, there's things to worry about when you're with another person. You have to take into a consideration. One thing I want y'all to think about is, are you ready? A lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to be single anymore. I want a man. Give me a man, God. Give me a man. Okay, but are you ready to die to your flesh? Yep, I said it. Are you ready to do the daily dying to your flesh that comes with having a husband? I'm personally not there yet. I'm still a little bit selfish, and it's okay to be selfish. But when you are married, you are going to be dying to yourself every single day. It's not about you, it's about serving the other person. If you're not ready to do that, you're not ready to be in a relationship. I'm sorry. I'm just going to come out and say it. If you are not ready to serve another person, to die to yourself and to your desires, and to not serve that person, you're not ready to be in a relationship, honey. I'm not ready to be in a relationship right now because I know that I'm not ready to die to my flesh. And thinking about it, being married at 25, I'm glad it hasn't happened, because I can say, while God can do amazing things, and I believe, like, if God appointed me to be married right now, like, it would be great. But it would be hard because I'm not mentally there yet. I'm not spiritually there yet where I can be able to die to myself. I'm still a little bit selfish. And when you're married, like, you are joined to this person. What they do affects you. What you do affects them. And then add children into the mix. Whoa, that's a lot. Are you ready for that? And even if you're not having children or anything, are you ready for your decisions to affect a whole nother person? A person that is not like you, a person that does something completely different than you. They're a whole nother person. And there are two things true about people. One, they do what they want to do. And two, they do what they want to do. So, are you able and are you content with that happening? Like, think about these questions. And I feel like God has really been, like, opening me up to these questions and being like, are you sure you're ready for what I have in store for you? Like, are you sure? And are you even ready to receive? I'm still healing from things. And I feel like if God sent the man that he had for me or has for me right now, I would, like, slam the door in his face because I'm not emotionally ready for him. I have things that I'm working on and I'm working through that I feel like will make me a better spouse in the future. And I'm not saying that, like, when you get married, like, you have to be perfect and you have to, like, have everything together. No, you're constantly growing and evolving, obviously. But me personally, I want to be able to give my best self in a relationship. And I'm not there yet. I have a lot of things, I deal with depression and anxiety, so I'm trying to find coping skills to be able to deal with that. And I think it's important that when you're praying as a single person, that you have specific things that you want on your list. So on my list, a specific thing that I want is someone who cares and is able to empathize and sympathize with me on my mental illness. I want someone who's going to be there in those dark moments when I'm depressed and I can't get out of bed and I haven't showered in 4 days. Like, someone who's going to be there with me through those moments. And I think it's really important that you look at what you want so that you're not settling for just any Billy Joe Bob that comes by. Oh, this got a little preachy, I'm sorry. But I feel like this side is so much better than the other side. Like, what? I just think that when you're single, it's so easy to get caught in that trap of comparison, especially around my age, because everybody from high school is getting married and starting their families, and they've already graduated from college and things. And, like, I'm still in college, and yes, I have a son, but he doesn't have he has a dad, but, like, he doesn't have a dad. And it's like, sometimes I feel like I'm behind, but it's also like, you know what? Their life comes with different struggles that I don't know about. And I only know how to deal with my struggles and my pain and my, like, what's going on in my life. And so I'm going to put blinders on, and I'm not going to look at what this person's doing, what this person's doing. I'm going to look at what Kimberly needs to do and what she needs to accomplish. So comparison is a thief of joy. Just throwing that out there. And it's super important that we don't compare our journey to other people's. And also, like, don't compare don't compare what you do on Valentine's Day to what someone else is doing on Valentine's Day. Is this, oh my god, I knotted this. Like, guys, there's literally, I don't think you can see it. Oh wait, you can, right there. There's a knot in my hair. Why? Guys, I'm not gentle with my hair. I'm just gonna say that. I be ripping it. I'm sorry. If that makes you cringe, I'm really sorry. The point of this video basically is to just, you know, tell you, like, hey, it is okay that you are single. Like, not that I give you permission to do what you want to do stuff in your life, but like, you have permission to be single and to enjoy it. You don't have to be miserable about it. You don't have to be constantly thinking about, okay, God, when are you gonna send my husband? Like, when are you gonna send my husband? I did that for so many years, and I'm not saying like I'm perfect. Like, I definitely still think about it, and every time I see a guy, it's really hard to not be like, oh God, is that my husband? Like God will let you know in due time. But if you focus on him and you're doing his will, you're not even worried about when your husband's gonna come or when he's gonna appear. Like, you're just worried about doing God's work. And that's a point to where I'm at right now. Like, I'm to the point where I'm just like, God, I just want to do your work. I want to, like, walk. I don't want to leave this earth without doing everything that you set out for me to do. And husband or not, I'm gonna get it done. And if you do choose to send me a partner, Lord, let me be ready to receive that partner. So in my singleness, help me to prepare for this person. I'm not doing stuff in my singleness that I'm like, oh, this is gonna help me get married faster. This is gonna, you know, whatever. No, I'm doing stuff that is beneficial to me, that I enjoy, and that could potentially, like, setting patterns now that could help me in marriage. You know, brushing my teeth every day will not only just help me in a marriage, but it will help me in the long run with my health care, my teeth care, you know, keeping my body up and being healthy and strong is not so that my husband can think I'm fine, but I'm doing it because I want to, because I want to be healthy and I want to be strong. It's not because of some outward thing. It's not something that I'm doing just because I want to be, you know, I want to be married. I don't want to be single anymore. No, I'm doing stuff in my singleness that makes me genuinely happy and that is going to benefit me in the long run, husband or not. Marriage magnifies the faults and the flaws within you. So I feel like, why not work on those faults and flaws while I'm not married, so that when I get married, there's less to deal with. And like I said, you're always evolving, always growing. So obviously there's still gonna be flaws because we're not perfect. The only perfect person is Jesus. But like, the less the better. Okay. I just feel like, and this is like, I feel like I'm finally to a place where I'm like, yeah, I'm single, and you know what? I'm still that girl, okay? I'm still a baddie. I'm still me, and I'm still growing, and I'm still learning. And whether I have a man by my side or not, I have Jesus. I have the King of Kings. I have the Lord of Lords. He supplies all my needs according to his riches and glory. He is my savior. He is the light of the world. Like, what more do I need? Anything more is extra. I already have God on my side. Another thing that I was thinking about is, like, I cannot settle. Like, I am spoiled. And I just feel like, if you can't do what my earthly dad does and more, we don't need to be talking. What do I need you for? I can call my daddy. let me finish my hair. So this video is getting so long, but I just get so passionate about this topic because like I just remember like even like a few months ago, a month ago, like 2 months ago, I was that girl that was like, God, why am I still single? Why can't I have a boyfriend? Like, why? What is it about me that is not attractive to people? Or I'm attractive, but they just want to use me. They don't actually want me. They don't want to know me and what I can bring to the table and what I can offer. Like, God, what is it? And it's like, he was just telling me the whole time, like, it's not your time. It's not your time. Like, you're right. You have all these things that you can do. You have all this stuff, but it's not your time yet. Like, it's when in due time, like, he will bring you the desires of your heart. I'm gonna fix my hair real quick and then I'll be right back, and we'll see the final product and I'll just give you my last remarks. Let me show you in the mirror. Yes, yes, honey. Yes, 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 yes. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, oh, oh. She's so cute. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, guys, I just wanted to give you a close-up of my hair. This is what it's looking like. Okay, I actually like it. Like, it turned out better than I thought. When I was taking it down, I was a little skeptical, but it looks really, really good. And I think for this part, I'm just gonna like gel it back and then add a bobby pin and we should be good to go. But it looks really good, and it definitely did what it, like, this looks like my day 2 or 3 hair, which is awesome because I usually don't really like day 1 hair, and this turned out so good. So yay. I just wanted to end this video by saying basically singleness is a gift. And so with Valentine's Day coming up, I just want you guys to remember that Jesus sees you. He knows the desires of your heart, and if you give it to him and just trust in his perfect plan for your life, it is so much easier than worrying about, why am I single? What am I doing wrong? Why doesn't this boy like me? Like, no. The creator of the world calls you his daughter, calls you his son. He loves you unconditionally. Like, he is for you. He fights for you. He provides for you. He wars for you. Like, get that into your head. And then when the thoughts come like, oh, this person's not single, this person's, you know, enjoying their Valentine's Day, whatever. It's hard, trust me, I know. And I'm thinking like, okay, Valentine's Day, like, I'm pumped up right now, but I feel like when Valentine's Day comes, like, I might be a little like, Valentine's Day doesn't have to be this big scary date where all singles are like bitter and miserable. No, be happy. When God sends you your person, you're gonna know like, okay, this is why I waited. This is why I had to be single this long. This is why at this specific time, like, I had to feel this way. Trust me, everything is mapped out. God sees everything, and he sees you, and he can meet you where you are. So if you're hurting, or if you just went through a bad breakup, or you've just been single forever like me, like, hold on to God knowing your desires and knowing your heart, and rest in that, and be content and okay with your singleness. It's a gift. Enjoy it. God gives good gifts. This is a good gift. Lean into him, lean into yourself, learn things about yourself, learn what you like to do, what you want to do, the things that you don't like. Like, this is the time to learn, so that when you are looking for a partner, you know what you do and do not like. What's your standard? This is the time to develop your standard. This is time to develop like what the desires of your heart. Write them down. Tell God what you want. Be specific. Anyways, this video is probably really long. I'm even gonna try to cut it and make it, but I'm gonna be doing part 2, remember, and it's gonna be about sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a big like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time that I post a video. Remember to let your light shine and to gladiate gracefully, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.